Hello there, and welcome to another Starfield video. So today we're taking a look at a free weapon mod called the Older Sniper Rifle, or the SvD. So this mod adds a fully customizable standalone SvD to the game. So the SvD, if anyone is familiar with, well, the Cold War or kind of like any sort of Russian firearms, it's quite an iconic weapon, the Dragunov. So let's go check it out, shall we? We have spawned in the weapon, and we're going to take a look at the stats on it and then the customization. So it's the modified SvD. It fires 9x39, 12 rounds in the mag, 40 fire rate, 169 range, 83 accuracy, 2.5 mass, 295 physical damage. The one thing I will say is I'm assuming the mod author they base this on the so let me show you real quick. So I'm assuming the mod author based the model on the Old Earth hunting rifle, as you can see here, just going by the texturing of, is it, yeah, so like the this kind of this section here, you see I'm pointing like you can see it. The mag and the shroud, no, what is it called, the, oh, what is it called, I'm not very good with gun terminology. Basically, where that like wannabe Picatinny rail is, that like area above there, because the VSD doesn't shoot 9x39, it shoots 7.62x54, which is a really big round. Aside from that, it looks awesome. I'm assuming the mod author just went with that because it would have, the animation is a lot easier, a lot simpler. Although I do wish they would have used like a bigger round, like maybe the fifth, because I'm pretty sure 7.62 by 54. It's a little bit bigger than 308, I believe. Although we don't have 308 in this game. Anyway, let's go check a look at the. We'll kind of look at it first. So it looks awesome. Okay, so the scope is, well, it's a scope. The things I love about like kind of like Russian weapons in general is they're very they're very rugged, and get the, oh, okay, ignore the fact that I have no hands there, perfectly fine. It looks awesome. What is it? The blue-haired lady on the laser sight, I don't know, is that a Catwoman? What the fuck is it? Okay. Like the wood on it is, it's amazing. My only kind of complaint so far is I kind of wish that they would have it in a higher caliber. Obviously you could add, I don't know, I know some mod authors will kind of add in new calibers. I don't know how hard that is, but if you can't, then maybe like potentially give it 50 caliber rounds. And then the other thing is the scope. I don't know how hard it is to kind of add a scope UI, but if you play games like Armor or DayZ, or if even like, you know, COD, like, I know they're not realistic interpretations, but they all kind of agree on the same scope of what a basically the standard VSS scope is. How does it sound? It sounds pretty nice. Alright, so we're gonna modify it. So we've got, okay, we've got a few attachments. None of them do anything. We got standard barrel, stabilizing barrel, long barrel, fluted barrel, and bulb barrel. Now they don't change the gun at all. Which is a little bit sad. I kind of wish that you could have, because I'm pretty sure the SvD, you can have like longer barrel or shorter barrel variants. Next we have the laser sights. We've got laser sight, no laser sight, or recon. What is that thing? That's not, is that a flashlight? I don't know if that's a flashlight. Optic, we got a short scope, long scope, medium scope, so they all stay the same. Did I grab the item? I didn't, lol. I'm looking, there
You
we
should
go.
drop some of this at the ship.
Alright, sim H, fuck up. Let me look now. They all increase actually recoil, the cost of ADS speed, a lighter barrel, increase actually in recoil. Which is better though. We'll go flute. And then laser sight. I have a mod that disables the laser sight stuff, so. Optic, we'll go with the medium scope. I will do a little bit of editing real quick. So the scope I was like talking about, actually hold on, I'll do it. So weapon wise, we've got standard mag, small mag. So standard mag is 20, small mag is 12. Penetrator rounds is 20, it bumps up the damage. Depleted uranium, 20 bumps up the damage, and armor piercing, 20. We're gonna do penetrator rounds. Internal, we can have a hair trigger, high powered or high velocity. We're gonna go high powered. Now I want to just show you real quick. So I'm gonna ADS real quick. So I'm gonna. Oh, that is actually kind of like the VSS scope, the SvD. Is this just the default scope? Alright, never mind. I won't do anything. Well, now I'm actually curious. What does the third scope look like? Okay, yeah. So the medium scope is very similar to kind of what the SvD and what the Russian, I believe it's the Russian 4 times. I think I get a lot of my kind of like knowledge and stuff from like games like Arma, like military simulators and stuff. I know someone's like, that's not real, Crimson, that's a game, and I'm like, fair. But so anyway, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to test it and see how it performs in a combat scenario. Yeah, let's go check it out. Alright, so here we are in the usual shooty bang bang spot. So I am playing on extreme difficulty. I've got the enemy damage set to easy or player, so they basically can't hurt me. But I have my damage set to extreme just to kind of test it. And then I also have rifle certification, which means I do 30% more damage with rifles. And I have ballistic, which 30% more damage as well. So like I think that's 60% potentially. I don't know if it's additive or multiplicative, but it's either 60 or probably like 45 depending. Let's check it out. Oh. So the model looks awesome. It looks awesome. And I was gonna say that I'm not really sure if the mod author is like, maybe they're not familiar with the kind of the Russian firearm, but they also have another mod that I do plan on reviewing where they do like, I think it's an AK-101, so clearly they know what they're doing. So I'm just curious as to why they was it just a convenience thing to base it off of basically the in-game VSS as opposed to using the AK platform? Because I'm pretty sure the the Dragunov isn't technically an AK, but like I think it's more similar to an AK than. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, yeah. I think my only nitpick is I feel like the damage is a little bit low. No, I mean, okay, let me take that back. The damage is quite good because it's using that 9x39 ammo, which is really punchy. But I think, I don't know, because I don't know if the damage type or like whatever bullet you're using determines like the sound with a Bethesda game. I kind of wish it was a little bit more beefy sound-wise, because the VSS sounds like I mean, it fires a big round. No Barrett 50 cal, but it's a big round. Yeah, no, like, regardless, it's an awesome mod, and I'm definitely going to be using this a lot. Oh, hello. I'm gonna really quickly check. Good. I'm gonna really quickly check. We'll be right back. All right, so I just checked. So it's added to the level list, so you can basically find it. I don't know if that means like if there's like a separate level list for vendors versus enemies, but I'm assuming you can find it in both. The mod author recommends waiting on Venus for like a full day. Just that usually just resets everything. Usually I would say you don't have to. What I would do is I would go and find like a weapon vendor, like say for instance the girl in New Atlantis, and just basically check her inventory, wait 24 hours, check her inventory again. I think every 24 hours basically she resets her stuff. This is an awesome mod. Like, nitpicking aside, this is an awesome mod. Mod author did an amazing job. They have said in the description that they do plan adding a unique variant at some point in the next, like in a future update. Which would be really, really cool. It'd be cool to have like maybe like a desert variant. Because I'm pretty sure the Dragonov was quite prominent, like, or quite popular with the tribes, the Arab tribes in the Middle East. I read a book. Oh, I bought a book years ago when I was really young. I think it was called Special Forces. And it was this big, thick book. It was probably like the size like of a dictionary, like, you know, like a small kind of handheld dictionary. But it had like everything from like, so it went through like all the weapons like used by Special Forces, the armor, the grenades, and the various Special Forces. I remember there was like a section on the SvD and it had like loads of different pictures. I think one was like Spetsnaz during the Cold War, and then there's like one of like I think it was like an Arab chieftain or tribes leader. That just looked really badass. It had like a kind of a desert wrap on it. Actually, I need to look that book up, or find that book. It's a really cool book. Anyway, as you can see, damage is really good. Ignore what I was saying earlier. I was more so kind of, when I said about the damage being a bit, I was more so talking about like, it'd be cool if it was a bit more boomy, you know? But then I'm just used to, the last time I kind of messed with the VSD was in DayZ, and in DayZ it is a player killer. It's super like hard to find depending on the servers you play on. And by Jesus, when you fire that, everyone gets their head down. It's the only gun, I think now, they may have changed it since, but at the time it's the only gun that you can like fire accurately at range, like semi-automatic. Like, I know there's the FAL or the LAR, but it's not really a sniper. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The mod authors said that they're not sure how it performs on Xbox. They can't test it. I don't really see there being an issue. I always say this until someone in the comments be like, Crimson, you fucking idiot, my game's all purple because of this mod. So if your game is purple, I apologize, and just let me know. Hopefully the mod author might see this video, or I think they have a Discord link and stuff in the description, so you can kind of reach out to them directly. Yeah. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.